Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode. I'm super excited. I've got a lot to do today, so I say we just get started. And this little walkway you see behind me, well, it's actually what we're starting our tour with today. So this is a build done by Fwip, and I will post it in the description, but he basically did a walkthrough of his starter home and taught how to build it. Now, I didn't actually use the walkthrough, I just kind of went off of a photo and then changed out the blocks for a different color palette, but I have used this as well, down here it's kind of just decorated, but I use it for my place for armor trims. So as you can see up here, I've got each one on display, and then the trim is just stored above all of them in these barrels. So they're easy to find. I've got the piece in there that you need to duplicate them as well, and it's just a functional little build. And then there's just a cute little balcony out here. Downstairs is where I have the actual smithing table and then the netherite upgrade, as well as the pieces you need to make the trim. So this is where I would do mine, but I actually recently lost all my gear, so I don't have any trim on mine currently. Whoops. I'm gonna do a little bit of a flyby so you can get like a roof. I'll just land here. Hold on. There you go. So it's got these cute little towers on it, and then I made the roof out of blackstone, and I just really wanted to use the gilded blackstone, if we're being honest. But in here is actually why I showed you that build. I did have an ulterior motive. I want to complete this part of the museum. And listen, the room is obviously not done, so we should, start. So first things first, I am going to just do this roof really quickly. Everything else is pretty much done, and I'm basically just doing the same roof that I have in the other rooms, except for this one, it's all just spruce. So nice and easy, pretty basic roof, if I'm being honest. Nothing fancy. And with those last couple, we can hop down and check out what we've done. Very simple, just, we've got a finished ceiling now, so perfect. Next, I want to go to my storage room and grab, wait a minute. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, there's another one. There's some in the horse pen. Hi. Oh, hi. Hello, everybody. Why do you guys show up so often? Okay, if I can take him out and then just back away, I can try to let these guys just despawn, but that's so funny. It's like 2 whole ones. And oh my goodness, there's some up in the wall too. They are just everywhere. Like, this is not where your exhibit is, friends. Yours is on the other side. Okay, where we were heading before I got distracted is into this storage room. I need to grab an empty shulker, and then I'm gonna have to grab some of my diamonds as well. They are expensive things to copy, so I guess I can just use what I have for now, and if I need it I can break some of that, but we'll start with this and then I guess just see how far that gets us. My plan is I'm gonna take it into the building, and then I'll just make a copy of every single one of the trims and put it in this shulker here. So I'm hoping that I may already have some, like more than one, so I won't have to copy them all, but let's see what we've got. Okay, we should now have one of all 18 trims. So we'll get them in, and yeah, that's perfect. Next step is to make the armor. I'm just gonna use iron. I have a farm, it's plenty of it. Honestly, I don't know how much of this I will need. I guess that'll be enough. I'm not gonna do the math though. That's no fun. We'll just come back if I have to. Okay, these are the last few boots going on. I did have enough iron. I did come to a realization though. If we look at these and think logically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? Why did I think it was just one? That makes no sense. Let's try to guess with 2 stacks of ore, how much did I end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 16. So that's like 2 each. Oh, aha. So I thought it was recording. I wasn't. So if I were, it would be this. Basically, I just made copies of all the trims, so now we have 5 of all of them. Here's what I'm thinking for this. I don't want to accidentally put the wrong trim on the wrong armor and then have to redo it or do more than one. So I'm gonna do them one at a time, like very specifically, because I will not be wasting diamonds. Also though, I'm just realizing you can't see the item frame in the back. Like the top 2 rows are completely hidden by the armor in front of them, which I did not think through. I guess I'm gonna have to raise those 2 up a block and then redo the ceiling too, but I'm not gonna make you sit through that again. Or I guess I am, but just in super fast fix-it mode. I need you guys to see, like I explained this from the beginning, I am not great at staying focused in one project, and you know, mistakes happen, like a lot. And this is what happens to me consistently. I start a build and then I figure out that I did something wrong, and I mean, you just redo it. And voila, we are back to where we started, sealing up, and we can finally get some trims onto the armor here. I took a moment to figure out what to do. I really wanted to do this like rainbow color on the trims, and so I got all of the like ore ready that you can use here in the table there, or the shelf. And then you can see the like rainbow, and I did even use netherite up there, which took 5 pieces of netherite. So, oh no, 4, but still, I didn't, you know, skimp out on anything here. I guess let me see how hard it is to get these trims onto the suits here, and then we'll come back together. I think I've got a good system worked. So you grab the ore, which is that one there that I'm doing next, then your trim. You throw them in here, so you just click everybody in, and then you can just shift click these out. And once you've done that, we can pop them onto the armor stands here. And then you'll have to take out this guy because you need to put that back in the shelf, and the trim goes there. And then you pop those back in and you're ready for the next one. I've got all of the armor stored up here, so that's easy to click out as well. You just grab everything you need, and then what color do I need? Blue. So I'll grab the lapis. I need an empty hand for that, and then you just do it again. So I will be here doing this for just quite a long time until I finish them all, I suppose. Whoa. Okay, there was an achievement for that, which I was unaware of. Is it because I used the netherite? Oh no, it's because I used the template. Oh, These are getting a little more difficult to add to the armor stands. I have to like hop, and sometimes I accidentally like swap out what I'm wearing for the stand, but we're getting there. Oh, and I actually brought an extra one. Nice. Okay. That's all of them. I'll put this back. But we did it! I'm actually kind of sad at the one that I chose for the netherite. I didn't look at which was which for the colors. I just kind of went for it. But it's fine. It's cool, and we finished it. I wanted you to see the room all done without the messy barrels and stuff. It is fabulous. And if you've been with me for a few weeks in these episodes, you know what time it is. It's time to gather our block. And I actually ended up with a suggestion from the previous video. So we decided to go ahead and do the brown glazed terracotta. I will say my terracotta boxes are just single chests. So I'm going to do both of them. I'm going to do the brown and I'm going to do the glazed. So that would equal one double chest when we're all done at the end. Let's go collecting. Now that we've got the terracotta under control, I need brown dye and a pretty decent amount, I think. And this is my only brown dye source, and I don't think this is going to be enough. So I guess I'm just going to have to replant this, and then hopefully I have enough in storage. Let's take a peek down here, and please be enough. And I don't think that's enough. How much do you need to make brown terracotta? Okay, my solution is I'm just gonna make like a makeshift wall of the cocoa beans here in the hallway, and then I'm hoping that I only have to harvest it like a couple of times, and then that should be enough for it all. I actually don't know if the recipe is like 1-to-1 or not, but we're just gonna go ahead and, oop, nope, that's not what we're doing. Shit. We're gonna plant this whole wall, build it up, and then here's hoping that it fixes it. Last few beans going on, and I did realize that I couldn't have it on both sides of the hall, so I had to take that side off, but I'm hoping that this does enough to do all of our terracotta. While I'm waiting for that to grow, I have to keep the chunks loaded, so I just brought down the terracotta, and I'm gonna start, I guess, dyeing what we have, and then we'll just try to get some more. So let's pop this in here, and oh, that did way more than I thought it would. Oh, that's great news. Okay, so we actually may have had enough. I don't know, maybe not, but it did a lot more than I thought it was going to do. Since we have a full shulker, I'm gonna bring that bad boy in and then just fill in the brown terracotta box. And then this will give us a better idea of how much I need to actually cook or smelt or whatever to turn it into the glazed terracotta. So it's a lot. I need a lot. Wow. This grows so quickly. I didn't realize. There's like a couple in here that aren't, all the way fully grown, but most of them are. And I'm thinking that whatever I do have here should be enough for me to finish out the glazed terracotta. I'm also going to grab everything that's in here. Replanting it can't hurt, but I think that with what we got from there and then all of this, I think we've got it. We did have enough. So now it's just loading everything into this super smelter and letting it cook into the glazed version. Okay, that's so super satisfying every single time. It's one of my favorite parts of the super smelters, watching all the flames go up. We have done it. It's all here, and it should actually be, yeah, perfectly mathed too. I'm so proud. I have decided that I want to show you guys just one more thing, and definitely don't pay attention to my level. Yeah, maybe if I have some advice, it's not to AFK outside where a spider can eventually make it to you. Yeah, we're not going to talk about it. This is exactly why I don't play hardcore. Okay, so believe it or not, I want to do one more tour, and it's of this building. We go in and out of this building all the time, and I realize I never explained it to you guys. This is what I call my portable storage. So basically every block that I use to build with is in here. And so it's like anything that has the color variations. These are mostly stones, organics, and then woods. And then I know exactly, like, this is spruce, this is dark oak. So the color coordination, I know which is which as well. And this is so that I don't have to drop down into my base every single time I need to grab like one thing. So I spend a lot of time in here as well. But yeah, it's like my little happy place. So it's got like the station if I need to make concrete or take a little nap, and then it's got entrances through the back here as well. So one on that side and one on this side. So there's just 100 ways to be able to get into it because I do use it all of the time. But I figured I should show you guys this. We use it basically every episode, and I've never actually talked about what it was. Well, you guys know what time it is. It's the end of the episode. So just a couple reminders. Let me know what block you think I should collect next time, and then we'll have to see if we can get into something a little more fun. We've been doing a lot of building and a lot of cleaning up of the museum, and I think it's time we switch gears and have a little fun next episode. So thank you so much for hanging out, for watching all the way to the end of the video if you made it this far, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!